Yeah. It's 9 on the dot. 2100, y'all. Friday the 13th. February 13th, 2026. Glad that ain't me. But it has been at one point in my life, that's for sure. I am not gonna lie. Ooh, child. Okay. Here's what it is. Let's see. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I've been seeing this whole shuffle. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. All right, let's see what's happening. This is definitely going to be good. All right. Oh, wait. Friday the 13th, February 13, 2026. 2100 or 9 o'clock. This is Jamila. Welcome back. All right. Should probably tell everybody my name, right? Yeah. I mean, if you use it, if you like me, if you listen to tarot, I be talking like, oh, and you already know that type of shit. So that way you can talk directly to me, right? Say my name, okay? Side note, y'all. Anyways, eek, this is ugly. Somebody got caught. Somebody got caught. They can't even defend themselves. They were caught. What they said came back to bite them in their neck, period. Everybody's disillusioned about it. They can't tell no more lies. Whatever they said was a lie. And now they can't tell any more of them. There is a bunch of people, or some people, or it could be a person. I'll say that too. Because, this person could have wronged just one person. How about that? I don't know, because people do what people do. People be people then. You know how it is. So this person told a lot of falsities. Like whole lot of lies. I don't know if it's they were doing it in the defense of themselves. So to throw people off, you know how some people, like, for the life in them, don't intend, never was in the plan to ever be accountable for their actions, right? So this person was confronted about their deception, what they said, what they did. Is either what they said or what they did. People are more alert about what's happening, and they have brought it to their attention. And this person, like, they basically either put it off on somebody else, like they basically threw their problems onto somebody else, saying somebody else did it, or somebody else didn't do it, or somebody else is responsible. But everybody's seeing that can't be true because they're the only ones unstable. So let's say, such and such says, oh no, I don't do drugs. That's so and so. They do drugs. I don't do no drugs. But so and so is not homeless. So and so is not out begging people for money. So and so is not out all night every night. It's at the club or the bar or wherever. They're so and so is, when people see so and so, they look like everyday people. They look like, they're at the bank handling business, or they see them at the grocery store buying groceries. They see them, at the skating rink with the kids. Like, they're not seeing so and so do drug addict stuff, but everybody's seeing that person doing drug addict stuff, where they're running the streets all night, and they seeing them hop in and out of different cars, and everybody talking about, yeah, he just at Tiny House last night, and I just seen him over Tisha house this morning, like doing that. I don't know if you know people like that, but that they're doing that thing where it's all night drinking, all night drugs, all night sex. People are seeing this person do that, while they were saying it was another person. And everybody can't believe you can't. I'm so sorry. You cannot convince us anymore that it is so-and-so, because look at you. Like, look at you. You look exhausted from all-nighters, every nighter. Like, you're every night in it. Like, you cannot continue to use this person as a defense of what you doing in your life. Like, you cannot keep saying that it's, and this person that was doing all that is refusing to accept that everybody can see that they're the drug addict. They're refusing to accept it. How are you? Again, apparently, I am missing the whole boat on this. So if there's something that I'm missing, please jot it down in the comments, because I don't understand how you refuse to accept that people could see you for who you are. Like, how you gonna refuse to accept that people could see that you're an alcoholic or a drug addict? And they're refusing to believe that your woes are someone else's problem. Like, when they're literally watching you do drugs all night. Like, like, how? How I jot it down if I'm wrong and what I'm thinking makes no sense to you, let me know. Because logically, you shouldn't refuse to accept it. You should just know that people know what you're doing and try to be more discreet, maybe. Like, and practice some discretion in your life. Like, but but being the Lulu, thinking like, oh well, I'm not gonna accept that you saw me at Club A, B, and C snorting drugs. Like, I'm not gonna accept it. Whatever. Like, okay. And they're noticing it's not just the actual behaviors of doing this stuff, right? It's also their interpersonal relationships are suffering. Like, with their children, cousins, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, like, looking like a drug addict, acting like a drug addict. It's a family gathering and you don't show up. Or when you show up, you smell like drugs, you look like you on drugs, like, killing the interpersonal relationships and making it so these people don't want to deal with you. Who in the fuck? Nobody invites the drug addict family member to family gatherings, because everybody don't want to have to sit there and watch their person shit. Like, that's why you don't get invited, because nobody wants to sit there watching their purse. Like, you should be around family, and I should be able to trust you to not steal my last $20. Like, not steal my shoes from the front door, like not steal my coat out of my auntie room off the bed. Like, like that's why, it's killing the personal relationships. And whenever like there's no drugs available, he's just like a drug addict, or she, whoever, he, she, they're depressed, they're down, just downers, just can't talk to them about nothing because it's a conversation that just loops around with 1,000 sighs. They look disturbed, like they really don't want to have a conversation with you. They don't really want to be around you, like a drug addict. And people are like, you can't deceive us anymore. And not only that, they want their money back. Because it looks like this person was probably borrowing money for their drug habit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The drugs puts this person in a mental state that is very clear to everybody that this person is on drugs. So when this person is doing drugs, they have to stay. They must stay away from people that are in their personal life, like they're the people I just named, the people that have known them their whole lives, because they know that those people are going to see that they're different. Or if they don't, they now do, that they noticed that you are not the same, sir, ma'am. You can quit playing. And we know you broke. And not only that, this is bad, y'all. Because this person, this person is in not only mental bad health, but physical bad health. Yep. They're quite disappointed. Their family's disappointed. Very disappointed. Because disappointment is here a couple times. Yeah. That is wild. That is from the lifestyle. So this is the backlash of this lifestyle. And now, of course, I just went off on a tangent on drugs. Like, because it could be drugs, but, it could be shopping. It could be any addiction, because there are many different addictions. Like, overeating is an addiction. Like, being addicted to fast food. This could be somebody who's, it ain't just me eating McDonald's every day. It's not just me at Raising Cane's all the time. I'm not the only one. It's my man too, and he gotta eat, and the kids, and nah, boo boo. Cause your back is the only one getting the widest. So you the one now got diabetes, okay? You the one now on blood pressure pills. Like, not your man, not the kids. You had to go from a hatchback to a van. That type of thing. But I just for the, sake of the reading, I went off on that, so I'm going to stick to that. I don't know why I went off on that. I mean, it doesn't matter. This person wants to run away, but they can't. They can't run away. Their habit, number one, has a very strong hold on them. They are deep in the throes of their habit, number one. So they can't run. Okay, can't hide it any longer. basically. You can't run away. You cannot keep throwing somebody else under the bus about it. No, no. But they refuse to admit to it because that means that they'd have to be vulnerable. And they'd have to be accountable for stopping. Like, you have to stop at some point because people can see it's destroying you. If people really care about you, they're going to say that. Hopefully, say that to you. Hey, we see that you're gaining a lot of weight. Or we see that you're losing a lot of weight. And your teeth. And your hair. Like, can you stop? Because you're falling apart. Like, you have a smoker's cough out of this world. Can you not? Mm. Wow. Disappointment here a third time. This person has utterly disappointed themselves and everyone else in their life. A third time. That's wild. People have blocked this person. So it isn't just one person, it's multiple people. It really is. It's multiple people who have given up on this person. They've given up listening to the baloney, the bull. They're done listening to it. They don't care anymore. It isn't that they don't care anymore. They understand that only you can control your will, right? Like, nobody can make you do something, you know? And I mean, literally, unless there is a gun to your head. But otherwise, and there's no gun to this person's head. Nobody at the McDonald's, nobody, that drug dealer. Well, I'm going to stop right there on that. Because, never mind. But, follow me on that. Proverbially, like, no one's forcing you to take that lean. Nobody's forcing you to drink it. Nobody's forcing you to even call, the lean man. Like, nobody's forcing you to call him. You doing it on your own. So, since you can't control you, and I'm looking at you, and you looking in mirrors, I know you've seen a mirror. You can see what you look like, and I can't trust you, and I can't have you around. Like, it's disturbing. Oh, exhausted? Like, exhausted, I'm sure, on two ends. This person exhausted because it gets to a point where it's an unaffordable habit, when you get deep in the throes of it. So the ups and downs, the ups and downs, that can be exhausting. And the begging, having to beg for money to get your habit fulfilled, because at some point your habit is the most important thing to you. So that's exhausting. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. But and the family, of course, just like any family member of a drug addict, they eventually get to a point where, hey, I can't help you. No, you can't stay with me. No. No, you can't have $50. Like, do you know how many hours I had to work to get that? Like, no. No. I have little ones. Or I have medical bills, or I have books to buy for school, or I got tires to put on my car. I got to buy a battery for my, like, I don't have time for this. And that's where they at. Like, you need to go get yourself together. This person, this has been going on for a while, like a long time. This is not like, just like strung out in 2 days or some shit. Like, this is like years. I want to say like 20 or more years. Missed the best parts of their life doing this. That's wild. Yeah, they missed the best parts of their life doing this over and over again, just in and out of addiction. And that's why they exhausted. Damn, you didn't. Because that happens. You lose track of time, right? When you are in the throes of anything, you lose track of time. You in the throes of a really good book, you 5 hours have gone by. You be sitting there and you're like, damn, I gotta cut the lights on. Like, it's dark as fuck in here because you're in the throes of what you're doing. You're not really paying much attention to the surroundings or your current or present situation. And that's what this person has done with the last 20 plus years of their life. Like, they didn't pay attention to time is passing. Time is going on. You can stand still all you like. That's your choice. That's your will. But time ain't never promised you that it's going to stand there with you. Time never said, hey, oh yeah, I'll be right here with you. No, not time. That's a lie. Mm-mm-mm. Now all this person wants is their fire back, peace and harmony, an opportunity to move forward, but they can't. So I'm imagining when they're in those moments of sobriety, basically, that's what they're thinking about. Like, damn, how old am I? Like, I spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy doing, all it is. And what did it get me? A mediocre life where, you're begging for money and like what this person, that's crazy. Wow. They won't admit it to everybody else. They won't admit it when it's brought to their face. It's somebody else's fault. But in the moments where they're sober and they're alone, they're admitting it to themselves. But they just refuse to let other people understand that they understand the severity of the situation. Which is, again, disappointing yourself. How does that benefit you? If you won't allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to say, hey, I need help, like, I'm ready for help. This person probably has done this several different times. Oh, yeah, because it's been quite a while. 20 plus years, they probably have said that over and over again to people, and now people don't care and they don't believe it anymore. They've heard it 100 million, thousand, gajillion to the 10th power times from this person. Mm. I'm not I'm judging. I'm judging like a motherfucker. Let me stop lying. I am judging. I'm judging because that's what I want to do. I want to judge. And this is foolishness, because why would you do that to yourself? You ain't that deep in no throes of no addiction to keep playing with the people around you. Like, how you begging for money for your drug habit, but at the same time talking about some you want to get help? Come on, like, you know that's a lie. They knew it was a lie, and so they are also guilty, because that doesn't even make any sense. Like, you know he's begging you for money, and you know what he getting ready to do with the money, but you give it to him because he said, "Oh, I'm trying to get clean." Right. I mean, at least he admitting it to himself, or she, whoever. At least they're admitting it to themselves. Mm, mm, mm. I just said that. I literally just said that. They are tired of hearing that he wants recovery. He wants to heal, or she. They're tired of hearing that, they're trying to grow and they're trying to move on and they just can't. And, things was just this bad, and rehashing old memories over and over again. Like, people are like, you know what? You need to, like, change. Like, you need to get over whatever happened in, you know, at 17, or, however long. Like, you need to get over that and stop being destructive to yourself. Yeah, dissatisfaction is here. Disappointed, dissatisfied. It it causes disharmony, and that's what's happened. A bunch of discord. No one trusts this person. No one wants to be around this person. They don't have any self-discipline. They don't have any direction in their life. It's chaos. Yeah, it's chaos. A whole bunch of irresponsible actions, impulsive actions, things that should not have been said, not have been done, not have been told, not have been. Okay? like a whole bunch of chaos. And they were tired of hearing it. It's messy and everybody's done. Damn. This is a repeat. So this stuff is repeating itself. Because this person is not in the right mental state because of the drugs. It isn't until the people around this person stop giving this person, whatever, a place to stay, borrow your car, a plate, a haircut, money, Like, stop giving this person things and allow this person to accept the situation as it currently is so that they can do something to fix it, whether it is making sure that they have taken their medication for their mental health issues, or because this sounds like what's going on here. This person is on the wrong drug. Like, you don't need to be popping an X pill, okay? You need to be popping like whatever the psychotropic drug is that your doctor said you need to take twice a day. Like, you need to do that for real, not wrong drug. That's what's going on here. This person is taking the wrong prescription, okay? Street pharmacists are not real pharmacists. I'm going to throw it out there. If anybody would like to argue me down, please, in the comments, because street pharmacists are not actual pharmacists. Yeah. This person is out of control. They got to do whatever they got to do to fix that mental issue. The drugs they're on is making it worse, and they're out of control. They're out of control. That's boy. They emotionally unstable. Goodness. This is a recipe for disaster. Okay, this is a recipe for. This is like 2 cups of X pills, mix a sprinkle of that one thing, and then 40 milliliters of some lean, and boom, you got a crash out. Like, and oh, I'm sorry, in the side of mental issues at the same time. Like, yeah, this is a crashed out already. Hey, he or she could be doing that. Like, especially when the no comes about the money. That's why this person got to get it together, because they ain't understanding the current situation in the economy. Like, like, they're not understanding. But it's different out here. Like, it's different. Like, this is not 25 years ago, sir. Like, we're not in 25 years ago when you started this shit. Like, this is something totally new. Yes. See what one last card is. Oh, goodness. Well, that sums it up. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, and this person is going to continue to be the King of Pentacles in reverse, because that is the healthiest thing for everyone around this person. You got a person who is mentally unstable, not taking their medication, very likely. They are not only doing that, not doing that, they are consuming, I'm sure, plenty of drugs, street drugs, along with alcohol, and I'm sure an overabundance of sex. That is, and they're emotionally unstable and materialistic and strung out. I mean, that is a recipe for disaster for the people around them. Like, can you really tell that person no? That's the type of person that will do crazy ass shit, and then they don't even know. Don't even know. That's why the people are likely afraid of this person. Very likely. Like, we know we know the elevator broke. Not even go to the top. Like, the elevator don't the elevator ain't came from the basement in years. Yeah. I need to not, because that's not, it's funny. This elevator ain't came from the basement in a long time. Selfish, lazy, materialistic, literally not in their right mind. Like, well, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Some of y'all got something to do. Like, move or something. Like, see if you are having a sale. They probably got a sale on tape or something. Because this is a move situation. A lot of these people, again, have this person blocked. You are in luck if this person doesn't know where you live. You are in luck. You are the lucky one. Because if this person knows where you live, they are coming to your house. Coming to the threshold near you. That's not funny. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, be careful, because this person borderline, not in the head. Anyway, come back for the next one. Bye, y'all.